travel down a long, lonely road. My heart was so heavy.
Hello, welcome back to Natural Music. We are going to continue on with the song Thank God I Am Free in the key of D. This is a 3/4 time song. Now by now you should know the intro, but if not, this will still somewhat make sense to you, I believe. This is just the regular chord structure. So if the intro is a little bit over your head, you can just start right into the song and learn the chords and the rhythm to it. So here we go. We are going to create this rhythm. We're in D, so I'm gonna do a D octave to an A. It's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on the ones, 1, 2, 3, I'm doing a D and then an A. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then on the 2 and the 3, whatever chord we're on, which this is a D here. We're going to do, we're going to hit this twice. So I'm going to use a D chord here, and this is the voicing I choose to use is F sharp, A, and D. So if you're used to a regular D like that, we're just going to take the F sharp and the A, moved it down here. So it's a little more meatier sounding. So F sharp, A, D. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Kind of like a little carousel-y sounding, I guess. But it'll really work good as a rhythm for a singer to be able to sing to. So we'll do that for D. For G, we'll do a regular G, G, B, and D. Octave G, then D, like that. And then there's an E7, and we'll do like this. You know, G sharp, B, and D with E octave to B. A7. We'll get to all those voicings as we go along. So we ended the intro like this. For a long. So we're just hitting chords, right, on long time I, and then traveled is where we'll start that rhythm. And that'll start in the left hand. So for a long time I. So what we're doing here is a G over an A. G, B, D for a G up here and an A. For a long time I, and then go back down to a D here, F sharp, A, and D with the D octave, going to the A. For a long time I traveled. Start your rhythm on traveled. Down a. Now on long, we're going to play a D over F sharp, and I'm going to play a D7 over an F sharp. So the F sharp down here, long, lonely, and we'll get one measure of that. So I'm going to play an F sharp, A, and C in there without the D. I'm just dropping the D down. Long, lonely. And we're kind of just walking up to the G here. Road. G, B, and D. Road. So you can see how we're kind of walking. For a long time I traveled down a long, lonely road. Just getting to G. My heart was so, back to D, heavy in. So we only get one of those, there's no alternating. Heavy in. Now we're going to play an E7. And I'm going to go ahead and play it like this. I'll play a 4-finger E7, E, G sharp, B, and D, with an E octave down here. In sin I sank. So in sin I sank, one measure of that. And then we're going to play an A7 to an E7, back to an A7. Kind of a little nice alternating thing there. Low. So the A7 we're going to use is we take a regular A, and you can play a regular A on this. I'm going to play an A7 though. I like that better. A, C sharp, an E, and instead of playing that A, because you're holding it in the left hand, let's drop it down to a G on low. Then let's go to an E in the left hand because we're going to an E7, and we'll play this 3-finger rootless E7 because your thumb's hitting it right here. So we'll play G sharp, B, and D, low, and then back to the A7 that we did. So my heart was so heavy in sin I sank low. And that E7 that I play, the 4-finger one, you can play it like this. In sin I sank low, if you want to. If that's just easier for you to do right now. And then we're going to go back on heard. We're going to do G over an A. But then I heard about, back to a D, Jesus. Like the beginning, that D over F sharp, just like we played at the beginning. What a wonderful to G power. I'm so glad that I, back to D, found out. Now, you're going to see on your chord chart, it's going to say, there's a walk down to the A7. You can completely just do, so glad that I found out he would bring, and on me, go to the A7, me out, the G, C sharp, and E, me out through his saving power. But for those of you that want to get a little more challenging, there is A over C sharp to B minor to A7, and it would be like you would go in, let me see here, I'm so glad that I found out he would bring me out. So it'd be like, he would bring me out. And you can completely hit those full chords like that. D, A over C sharp, to B minor. But instead of doing that, I bring it down a little lower and kind of make a little, just play the shell of them. So your left hand, it plays a single note, low D to on He, because we're still on a D chord on He. And then the A over C sharp, we just play a C sharp. And then the B minor, just play a B. And then we're back to the A where we're playing some rhythm. And then in the left hand, we're just going to play the third of each one of those notes. So there's a D. We're going to just do this walk. So we're going to play the third of that, which is an F sharp. And then actually, we're going to play the fifth of an A there, which is an E. And then we'll play the third of a B minor, which is a D. And then we're going to walk down to this A right here. And I'll play, since I'm walking straight down. So, and then the left hand starts that rhythm on me out. I'm going to go ahead and play C sharp, E, and A. It's like we've taken these two notes and put them down here on the A. Me out through his saving. And then back to D, power, or right here, power. And then we're going to do that lick that we did on the intro, remember? Like that. And all that is F sharp and D. I'll go over that real quick but go back and watch the intro because like a little more detail. F sharp and D, and I correct to the G, and then back to the F sharp, E, and then I play an A and an E together and correct to the F sharp, and then the left hand is A to B, correct? And then A, then G, so we went, and then we do a D octave when we do the E and the A, kind of ended on a D, so. But I go over that in more detail in the intro video, so you should know that by now. If not, go back and watch that video. And then you're into the chorus, and then like the verse, you play that G over an A. So thank God I am free. And then you're into the chorus. Okay, so that is the whole verse. You know, some pretty easy, pretty straightforward, maybe a few different chords or ways of things that you hadn't thought about before. Had that little walk. If you don't do those lower, like just 2-note walks, still filling. That's so nice. I'm going to play really slow over this. Try to kind of play along. And that'll be it for the verse. And then we'll do a lesson on the chorus. So here we go. The end of the intro would be, for a long time I traveled down a long, lonely road. My heart was so heavy, in sin I sank low. But then I heard about Jesus. What a wonderful hour. I'm so glad that I found out he would bring me out through his saving power. Thank God I am am free. Okay, that is it for the verse to thank God I am free and the key of D in the 3/4 timing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next lesson.